Hello! So today I wanted to talk about something that I'm really passionate about and something that I'm always telling people off about. And it involves these beautiful things that we call makeup brushes. And I'm going to be talking about cleaning your makeup brushes, how you can do it and why it's so important. I'm a big advocate of using makeup brushes anyway to apply your makeup. I feel that it just gives you a much more flawless finish. It gives you a more natural result. You can really buff your makeup into the skin. I'm a big fan of buffing. And it's just a bit more hygienic. So, you're not actually touching your products. You're not, applying things with your hands. And particularly if you suffer from acne or spots or pimples, sort of massaging dirt and grime that you might pick up without realising on your fingers is never a good thing. So for me, brushes are an essential part of my makeup routine, and I literally apply everything with a brush. I think the only thing that I don't apply is a concealer, just because I like to kind of really get into the nooks and crannies and sort of massage and warm the formula between my fingers, and apply that kind of particularly around the eye area. But everything else I apply with a brush. So washing your makeup brushes is incredibly important. The amount of bacteria and dirt and grime that can build up on your brushes is immense, and it can build up really, really quickly as well. I would always recommend that you do a big makeup brush clean once a week, twice a week at a push, just because if you're continually using them, and if they're sat out like mine are, I mean, I keep mine in these little pots, and they're out on my dressing table. So there's dust that's falling into them, things that are in the air, lots of nasties and bacteria, and you're constantly kind of dipping a brush in a pot and then sort of shoving it on your face. You can pick up a lot of dirt and grime without realising it. So definitely at least once a fortnight, if not once a week, giving them a really great clean can be so much more beneficial than just leaving them be and every 3 months going, oh, I should probably clean my brushes. Especially if you suffer from breakouts, you may find that just cleaning your brushes regularly and doing it effectively can help with your skin. So it's definitely something to do. And I'm now going to tell you how I clean my brushes, and some top tips to make sure that they're looking fab and they're working to the best of their ability. So washing your makeup brushes is actually incredibly easy, even though it might seem like a bit of a daunting task and something that you don't want to spend hours and hours doing. It can be really, really quick. So I've got lots of these lovely fluffy brushes as well as lots of eye brushes and goodness knows what. And I clean mine using these little solid brush shampoos from a brand called Clean. You can buy them online. I will put a link in the box below. But they're made using goat's milk and they're solid. So you can literally open the packet and you can see in there it's just like a solid soap. You can get them in various different flavours. This one is a rose scented one. I've also got a lemon and olive oil scented one, and they're really, really easy to use. I mean, this is a lovely orange colour, but they're all essentially the same sort of thing. What you do is you get your brush and you just run it delicately under some warm water, not freezing cold, not too hot, just kind of nice and tepid. Make sure it's wet. Then all you do is you get your pot of solid shampoo. You can also use Lush Do solid shampoo bars, which work really well. Anything where it's kind of solid and it's in a pot is going to be really, really super easy. All you do, you get your wet brush and you just swirl it around, and that's it. And what you'll find is it will actually start to foam up, and you'll start to get in the pot kind of a creamy mixture, which is what is actually bringing out the dirt and the grime and the makeup from the brush. I find it fascinating, particularly when I do my foundation brushes, the amount of stuff that comes out of your brush. You don't realise how much they can soak up, especially if they're made with real hair. They really soak up the makeup. That's why synthetic brushes can be quite good for particular areas of the face, because not only do they not necessarily grow bacteria as much as real hair, but also they don't absorb as much. But yeah, once you use these, you'll see how much stuff actually comes out of your brush and you'll be horrified. But what you need to do is just literally swirl it around, Keep swirling it, swirl it and swirling it until it comes away clear, and just rinse this under the tap, rinse the brush under the tap, and you're done. It's that easy. As an alternative, you can actually use baby lotion, baby shampoo, not lotion because that wouldn't be good, but baby shampoo. You can use fairy liquid, anything that's kind of a really basic surfactant. I mean, I've used my own shampoos and body washes and goodness knows what before, and they all work to some degree. And all you have to do again is kind of use your hand. I put a dab of you know, body wash or fairy liquid or something like that onto my hand. Get my brush, swirl it around, swirl it, swirl it, swirl it, swirl it until it comes away clear, kind of washing it in between and kind of rinsing the brush as you go. And it's a really simple and effective way of washing your brushes. Once you've actually washed your brushes, it's really important to dry them thoroughly and to make sure all of the residue has gone. So I always take all of my brushes once I've cleaned them and just run them under a tap, run them under warm water, just to make sure that all the shampoo is gone, to make sure all of the residue and the build-up is gone. Because obviously if you start using a brush that's already got shampoo or nasties or something in it, not only is it not going to feel as good, it's going to feel kind of gunky and not as effective. But then you're then putting that on your face, and the last thing you want to do is start applying fairy liquid residue to your face, because that's never a good thing. So just cleanse them just once more under the tap, and then what I do is use just a flannel, a white flannel. You can also use paper towels, and literally lay one of these out in your bathroom, in your kitchen, somewhere that's going to get a little bit of light and a little bit of warmth. And just lay them flat out on the surface and let them dry, and they will probably take maybe about 12 hours, so sometimes leave it overnight and by the next morning you've got some really lovely clean brushes. And then when you pick them up, you will find that a lot of the bristles, particularly in kind of foundation brushes, so brushes like this where obviously the bristles are quite compact, you'll find that they stick together a little bit. So I always kind of buff my brushes into my bare hand before I use them, so literally just doing a bit of this, because it just loosens the bristles and enables you to kind of get them back to their natural state after you've laid them flat and dried them. That's really important as well, because if you try and use a brush that's still kind of in a weird sticky nature, it's never going to give a flawless finish. So just buff it into your hands and you're ready to go. It's as simple as that. It's really quick and easy, and there's no excuses why you shouldn't be doing it at least every couple of weeks. So cleaning your brushes is incredibly important. I hope my quick tips have helped you. You can get solid shampoos really reasonably online and in places like Lush. So there's no excuse for not doing it regularly. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and leave me a comment if you enjoyed me babbling on for ages. And definitely let me know how you get on when you give your brushes a clean the next time.